Taurus, welcome to your always timeless reading. I'm Shae. I went ahead and pulled all the cards. I'm going to try something different so we can just dive right in. I do meditate and shuffle over the cards prior to drawing. Pretty much what you've seen in my previous videos is how it works. So we're starting with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So we have that duality right there with the Seven. The Seven represents, in the numerology world, the intellectual analysis of a situation. Very wise. So we have the Seven of Wands, which is the struggle and protection, almost like the initial building, the initial starting of a project where you're just, you get 2 steps forward, 1 step back the whole time, but you keep going, you keep pushing through. And then the Seven of Pentacles is very similar to that in that the seeds have been planted, things are beginning to sprout, and you're seeing it happen right before your eyes. So what the rest of the reading is telling me is I do believe this is a career or work situation, probably for the majority of Taurus, but it could apply to some family situations sporadically. So I believe most of the Taurus will relate to this in a work career area. So what I'm getting is the burden on the bottom row there. The burden in this aspect is not the heavy weight of the project itself. It is the balance, the other things that you have to do in life that are just not as important. And the first line of the definition of the burden card is reorganize your priorities, and then right next to burden is priorities. So what this is telling me is that I feel almost overwhelmed and consumed with this venture and this project and everything else, family, friends, maybe even health, animals, whatever in your life has fallen to the wayside. You are not living right now. You aren't out in the world. You're just doing your thing. So with the burden and the priorities, you need to release the burden of perfectionism, of being consumed, the fire and the passion, and find more balance in your life, because we're here to experience life. And if we have tunnel vision and we focus on one thing, we miss everything else that's around us. So you have help from above on the top, you have trust on the bottom, and there are so many similarities to this card, I can't even begin. The bottom one, the sun is rising. The top one, it's night. The moon has come up. But then the bottom one, it could either be the sun is rising or the sun is setting, but you have the sun setting and you have the moon. So you have 2 women with this long, glorious hair. They're both wearing the blue dresses. They're both by the water. I mean, this is like so blatantly yelling that you need to Look up, look around you, enjoy life, get outside, see the sun set, see the sun rise, stare at the moon, be outside, get connected to life again. It's like screaming at you to join back. It's very important and imperative that this happens. In order to continue growing what you're doing, you have to see more of what's around you so that you can incorporate that into whatever it is, this venture, because you're going to need to understand the world, how it's working, the people, all that, and everything changes in the blink of an eye. Taurus, I hope you like this video. Please let me know if you have any questions about this reading or any other readings. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe.